I'm leaving on a jet plane.
United Airlines has a once daily flight from Saipan to Guam and also from Guam to Saipan. So why am I going to Guam? I mentioned in previous videos that while we do have dental clinics and regular medical clinics here and a hospital here on Saipan, sometimes it might be necessary to go off island for specialty treatment. So as you know, I found myself in Manila a few months ago for eye surgery, and I've been to Thailand for alternative therapies that simply don't exist on Saipan. So I was recommended to a dental specialist on Guam. I was recommended by the folks at Saipan's Seventh-day Adventist clinic to see a doctor on Guam who specializes in laser surgery. So that's where I'm heading for a day, and I'll be back, hopefully if things go well, by the next morning. And this will also give me a chance to show you what Guam looks like and reinforce some of the reasons why I chose Saipan.
Oh, baby.
Now, in case you're interested, I booked a one-way flight initially since I wasn't sure exactly when I was coming back. So I used miles, and it cost me, I believe, 15,000 miles for the one-way ticket and a little bit of cash as well. And then on the return flight, it cost $295 one way from Guam to Saipan.
There's so many times I've let you down.
Now, coming up on the left side of your screen is the island of Tinian. And if you're new to the channel, Tinian is the sister island to Saipan, and it is the island from which the Enola Gay as well as Boxcar B-29 bombers took off in 1945 to drop bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki to end World War II. We're flying over Tinian, and here's our flight path, courtesy of flightaware.com.
So many times I've played around.
Now, while we pass the time flying over Tinian, I'll share with you, if this is your first time watching a video on this channel, I do have some other videos that show the repaving and the contracts, the military contracts that are ongoing on Tinian at the moment as the US military seeks to shore up its defenses in this side of the world, the Asia Pacific region. So we have some detailed information on which runways are being cleared, which runways are being repaved, so you can follow along with that if that's something of interest, and subscribe to the channel.
Kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that
And that's Goat Island, part of Tinian. And then we passed Rota, but I don't have any shots of that, and head into Guam. The flight is about 28 minutes.
on a jet
Well, it's an offer day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Augusta, Guam. For the local time here is 10:39 a.m. Please stay comfortably seated with seatbelt signs off.
Then I picked up a rental at the airport, $55, and headed on Marine Corps Drive to my dental appointment. And the appointment was with Dr. Stanley Yasuhiro. And I can't say enough good things about him and his staff, and Amanda and Manel. And the thing I liked most is that he was very patient and answered my many questions really patiently and thoroughly. Great service, and I'll leave my Google review in the description below so you can check it out for yourself, in addition to his website. Then I head on the roads again, and one of the things I'm not too crazy about in Guam is the traffic situation. Always spending a lot of time on Marine Drive just waiting in traffic. But one of the things I do like about Guam is that there's usually a greater selection of certain items. and I didn't get a chance to head to Simply Food, the Seventh-day Adventist health food store, because I came too late on a Friday. But I did go to Payless Supermarket, and as you can see here, the selection is much greater than Saipan, a larger population, of course. And there are certain things that I'm interested in getting. I'm not going to eat anything substantial for the day, so I just picked up some chips, blue corn chips, and 2 Cliff Bars, and some juice, some green juice, and water. And that was it for my excursion to Payless.
Hello.
Shopping on Guam, by the way, is something that the people from Saipan have historically done. Head over for a day or two to Guam, visit some relatives, and then check out our next destination, Kmart, which is, even though a lot of stores are closing, before the downturn, this location was reputed to be the busiest and largest Kmart location in the whole Kmart empire. So I'm heading there to get my prescription filled.
Excuse me, does Kmart have a pharmacy?
We do have a pharmacy, but it's private. It's town district.
Okay, cool, thanks.
I wasn't sure if a Guam doctor's prescription could be filled on Saipan, so I'll do a little research on that and compare prices for a future video. On the road again to my hotel. I stayed at the Grand Plaza Hotel, and that was $105 a night. Great service, great staff. Then I headed out the next morning back to Saipan. And on the way back, this time I was sure to grab a photo of Rota. That's Rota there. And then we reached Tinian and head back to Saipan.
Welcome to the bar. And the local time here is 8:54.
And that was my day trip to the island of Guam. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around.